pocket.
It's only you, yeah, baby, it's only you, yeah, baby, it's only you, yeah, baby, it's only you.
Hey guys, it's your girl OG Teddy B back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get this wearable pop of color. This might still be a little too much for the office, but for me, this is perfect. I did use 3 new lip products today, and everything I used in this tutorial is from MAC Cosmetics. I know, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I have a new wig. I actually have a video of how I glued down this lace frontal wig, and I can make a video on some of the details about this wig, but it'll have to be in another video. If you want to see how to get this wearable pop of color, keep on watching. All the products will be listed down below in the description bar. If you are new here, thank you for coming. If you've been with me from the jump, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button so you know when I post videos. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. So let's just jump right into this tutorial. Obviously, my eyebrows are already done. I do my eyebrows off camera. It's just to save time, so the videos aren't longer. If anybody wants to see my eyebrow tutorial or eyebrow routine, it's going to be linked in the cards above here, and it will also be below in the description box. Normally I start with my eyes, but I think I'm going to just start with my skin today. So I'm going to start off by using the Skin Refined Zone from MAC to prime my face. This primer is amazing if you have large pores like myself. It also helps to minimize them over time, not just before you use it or before you apply your foundation. It helps to minimize your pores over time with use. It's actually a primer, but it's also a treatment in one, which I find is amazing. I just recently started using it maybe like a few days ago, and I'm in love. Now that I'm done applying the primer to my face, I'm actually going to correct my under eye darkness and also the scarring on my face. I usually use a corrector, and I use the MAC Peach Luster or Burnt Coral, but today I wanted to try something new. Since the Pro Longwear Nourishing waterproof foundation is a little redder in my shade, I'm not going to use the corrector because I find that it will make the overall color of my foundation redder, and that's not what I'm going for. So instead, I'm going to take this NC50 Studio Fix Perfecting Stick, and I'm going to apply this in the areas that I would normally apply the corrector. I love this stick because it's actually very creamy. It does kind of dry down to a powdery feel, but it's very, very easy to blend out. And when I apply this stick, I'm actually going to blend it out with my finger. So under the eye area, you want to tap. Don't do what I was just doing and pulling it, because you don't want to create premature wrinkles, guys, because black cracks. And as you can see, it already like gives my skin just a very nice even look. It almost looks a little more diffused under my eyes. I'm gonna apply this around my nose and around my lips as well. These are the areas that my foundation tends to get a little grayer on me. But I'm sure you can see the difference it's made already. Like, this would be the perfect concealer to use if you wanted to do like a no makeup look. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender. My Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm actually gonna use this to apply my foundation. It is damp, but I do want it to be a little more moist before I apply my foundation. So I'm actually gonna take my Studio Fix spray and just apply it all over the beauty blender. This foundation dries down really quickly because it is a Pro Longwear foundation. It's meant to be very long wearing, so it's good to apply it in small sections at a time and then blend it out. Once you're content with the finish you have, you can go into concealing. For this look, I'm going to be using my Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC45. This has been rocking with me for years. I absolutely love this concealer, and I think I'm going to do a favorites video where I talk a little bit more about each product and the benefits of it and why I enjoy them. I apply this concealer with my MAC I don't know, but it's a flat concealer brush. The name has like ripped off. So I'm gonna apply this under my eyes, and I'm gonna apply my concealer a little heavier because my foundation is so dark. Not so dark, but so much redder. I'm gonna apply it a little heavier, and this will help to balance everything out. I'm gonna apply it down the bridge of my nose and along the center of my forehead. And then I'm gonna blend this all out with my beauty blender. My Real Techniques blending sponge. Now I always start by blending the area on my forehead first, just because if you allow this concealer to dry down a bit, it will give you more coverage. I'm not applying it to my forehead and nose area for coverage. It's just more so to create a dimension in my face and brighten those areas of my face. Under my eyes, obviously I have some serious bags, so I'm trying to get some coverage under that area, but I'm also looking to brighten that under eye area as well. So I'm gonna take my Sacha Buttercup powder and I'm just gonna set down this product. I'm using this little rectangle from MAC Cosmetics. In the winter time, I didn't apply this much powder to my face because I was afraid that it would be drying. But for right now, because of how hot it is, I'm much more heavy-handed, as you can see. But even in this application, I'm actually not gonna bake it. I'm gonna leave it on there for all of like maybe 15 seconds, 30 seconds, because I have to put it on my forehead too. And I'm gonna remove all of it. But it is a scorcher out today. And I do not want my makeup going anywhere. I'm actually gonna just set my lid too, because I did apply some concealer there and I still need to put on my eyeshadow. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and dust off the excess powder with my MAC Cosmetics dark powder. It's a mineralized powder. This is actually an amazing powder to set your under eye area with. It's like very, very lightweight. It's actually moisturizing. And in the winter time, trust me, get you a mineralized powder to set under your eyes and you'll absolutely love it. So I don't mind that area to be brightened a little bit under my eyes. Because like I mentioned, my foundation is very orange. So this will just kind of give it a bit more of a yellow tone. So I don't mind that at all. And after my powder is applied, I mean, some of this yellowness will go away. I'm actually not going to cream contour today. I'm gonna powder contour. I don't know, I'm not like the biggest fan of cream contouring. I mean, sometimes I'll do it, but not always. Ooh, so juicy. Sorry guys, I didn't have breakfast. So I'm using my mineralized powder in the shade Deep Dark, or Dark Deep, and I'm going to apply this with my Morphe M530 brush, and I'm just dusting it along the edge of the brush. And I'm gonna apply this powder above my cheekbone. So my cheekbone is here. I'm gonna apply it above it. And the reason I'm applying this above my cheekbone is I don't want to already drag my face down, right? I want to lift it up. So I'm applying it like that, but then I'm turning the brush on the flat side and just dusting it along the perimeter of my face. Now I'm just gonna take my MAC 239 brush and apply this to the bridge of my nose.
That's good.
Once I do that, I'm gonna use my finger and blend it out. I'm gonna jump into my all over face powder. And a trick I learned recently actually is, because my face powder is so, my foundation right now is so orange, I'm actually going to take a face powder that has a more neutral undertone, and it's going to blend everything together perfectly. So this is my Studio Fix powder in the shade NC50, and I'm going to take this MAC 187 stippling brush. It's a dual fiber brush as well. I love this for applying powders on the face. It just applies them so well, and I'm applying that lightly because this foundation is going to oxidize, so it is going to darken up a little bit more when it sets longer into my skin. And I think that looks good. That's all I'm going to do. I don't want too much darkness. Now I'm going to jump into my blush palette. I'm going to apply some blush to the tops of my cheeks. I've been using Blood of lately. I love that blush, and I'm actually going to use it again. So Blood is this shade here, and I'm using my 116 MAC brush to apply that, and I'm actually going to use the kitty paw method. For me, I say the kitty paw method, and it's basically just going to be tapping motion on the cheek. So like this, I'm going to apply the blush. So when I'm applying my blush, I also start from like kind of more so I apply the blush to my cheekbones, but I start from the back of my cheekbones closer to my hairline, and then I tap. So basically this is the kitty paw method. I've applied it a little heavily, as you can see, but I love this one. I'm actually like, I feel like this blush color with my blonde hair is like woo. And what I feel like you can get clown with this blush. That's what I truly feel, because this blush on my complexion is so rich. It's almost like a contour blush, but I've applied it, you know, fairly heavily, and like it doesn't look clown. Let's go into the highlight. I know that's probably half of you guys' favorite part. It's alright for me. Like, I don't mind the highlighting, but that's like not really my thing. My thing is eyeshadows. I really like eyeshadows. So I'm using my MAC Glow Fit Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, Gold Deposit cannot talk to this at all. I feel like the first set of blushes, so like Gold Deposit, Soft and Gentle, Cheeky Bronze, those ones were a lot more chunkier. These new Extra Dimension Skin Finish blushes are more fine milled, so it's much smaller. It's not as chunky, so it just sits right into the skin. If you are a girl who has texture, because that is me, I am the texture queen, this highlighter will sit amazingly on. Perfect, so I'm happy with this. I'm actually gonna just, okay, so we're done with the face pretty much. I'm actually gonna set it first, and I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I love this. This will keep your makeup on for like forever. Make sure when you are washing your face in the night, with the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation and the Pro Longwear Concealer and this spray, you better make sure when you are washing your face that night, you are scrubbing that face and you're getting everything out of your pores, because this stuff, the staying power is ridiculous. And I just love how all the products I've used work so well together. I think this is my new favorite foundation combination until I try something new, until I try a new foundation. Fenty Beauty. Who said that? I'm gonna set this all over my face. And I just showed you guys how I don't really follow directions. This thing says for you to spray it in an X or T formation and about 10 or 8 to 10 inches away from your face and 2 to 4 times. I don't follow that. Okay. So now I'm jumping into the eyes, and I'm gonna take this custom eyeshadow palette that I created by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm gonna apply a few of these browns onto my lid and in my crease. Again, this look isn't focused on the eyes really. It's just about a pop of color, so wherever you can get that pop of color in without it looking too crazy. The first eyeshadow I'm going to take is my trusty old Saddle eyeshadow. I've hit pan, so I actually need to pick up another one. And I'm using my MAC 224 blending brush, and this is going to diffuse the product into my crease. When I'm applying this, I'm going in a motion like this, so it's a circular motion but also a back and forth motion. This color is so subtle. It's literally the best crease color if you're like my complexion or similar. Okay, and now I'm gonna apply my lid color. So I'm just gonna use this MAC 213. I'm trying to pop this shade out of the pan right now. Yep, so it's Swiss chocolate. So I'm gonna apply Swiss chocolate. So it's this shade here. It's like a reddish brown, and I'm gonna apply that on my lid. So as you can see, I'm bringing the color now up into the crease to meet brown script. And then I'm gonna go back in with that 224 blending brush and blend. I might actually dip it in brown script just a bit more. And blend them together. It's actually such a subtle brown smoky. I'm like, I love this. I love this. Now I'm gonna take my MAC 214 brush and I'm gonna apply the same colors I applied to my lid underneath my lid. Here's where the first pop of color comes in. I'm gonna take this shade here. This shade is called Steamy by MAC, and I'm using this Real Techniques detailer brush and just applying it ever so lightly. And this is gonna be applied in my inner corner, and this is gonna be my pop of color. I'm definitely gonna do one more pop of color, but for now, I'm going to apply my mascara and my lashes, and I'll be right back. Now that I'm done with my eyes and the face, I'm actually gonna prime my lips, not my eyes, because my eyes is done, with the Prep and Prime Lip Pen from MAC. So I'm going to be trying 3 new products from MAC. The lip gloss and the lipstick are from the MAC Taraji collection. And I'm going to be trying out MAC's Beat Lip Pencil. I'm really excited because I haven't tried these out before. And I'm all about paints on like deep skin. So I'm going to line my lips and then apply my lipstick and the gloss. Damn! I don't even want to put a gloss on this. Like, that's how I feel right now. But for shit's sakes, let's try it out and see how the gloss looks with the lipstick. Do y'all see this amazingness? And the amazing thing about this is that all the proceeds from these purchases go to the MAC AIDS Fund, so that's amazing. Ooh. Okay guys, I'm definitely feeling this look. Hey.